Hey, what's up YouTube? Z-Manzilla here, and I just wanted to give you a quick update. First off, I just wanted to say super duper thanks to everybody that has been helping me with this beta test here. Now, I got the gold star in record time, so less than 24 hours after posting the board, this board gold starred and is now back off the review queue. So that's pretty awesome, man. Thank you so much, everybody, for your playtests and your votes, and for just generally helping me make this the absolute best board I can make it. So in the spirit of that, though, I just want to kind of give you an update. I'm up to 0.2 beta right now. I did implement some of the changes that I got from your feedback before, and I'm just going to go through those real quick. First of all, one of the biggest pieces of feedback I was getting was that the last boss fight with Gemini Balrog was too hard, and I had to agree. So I went in and his damage has been scaled down a little bit, as well as his health, just so that last fight doesn't drag on so much. Still pretty challenging, still takes a while to do, and you still got to be on your toes, but it's not so hard to beat him anymore. He's just not beating the crud out of you so much. Secondly, I made some adjustments to the prices in the store. That's to reflect the fact that I finally got the coin system working. It now awards double coins on Glory Kill. It wasn't actually doing that before. So, let's see what else. Added double jump to the store, as was requested by B80 Flippy. Now I had to do a little bit of extra testing for that. It turns out that double jumping, there was a kind of hard to get to, but able to get to exploit with the double jump in the second boss fight with Fred Dynamo, and so I had to just make some adjustments to that board to fix that. So yep, there's now a message that comes up when the store is open to kind of let you know the store is open. The other edit I made to the Fred Dynamo fight was now during the final stage of that fight, some lasers will come on to make the center killing floor a little more difficult to navigate. Speaking of sticky navigation, I went through the alleys, took out some of the more sticky stairs and props that were hampering movement in there, so that should be a little fairer. I fixed the flickering wall that was above Keiko Coffee. Thank you for that, B80 Flippy. I made some adjustments to the presence of the Berserk during the final fight. I didn't want it to be persistent to make the fight too easy. I did, however, discover that by despawning it, like just before Gemini Balrog comes out, obviously you can't grab it during the boss fight, but because of the timing of him coming out and everything, there is an exploit. If you grab that Berserk about 1 to 2 seconds before the final wave is over, and there's a little time indicator to let you know anyway, but if you grab that Berserk at the final 1 to 2 seconds, you will have just enough time to nail one of the Balrogs with it. And so I'm going to keep that one in for speedrunners and stuff. So it's not an easy thing to exploit, but again, it doesn't completely kill my final boss fight either, so that's cool. I went and I took another look at the Brock Disco boss battle, and I took out 2 of the spawners in there to make things just slightly less hairy, and I also made some adjustments to the ceiling to get rid of some weird lighting effects, and I fixed the ceiling stickers, so now you can see the lighting that I did on the ceiling. Looks a little more interesting there. I took out the security guys that you run into before getting to the store, because without access to explosives, they are kind of unfair. So I took them out and replaced them with imps. And one other thing that I'm going to show off real quick. Let's go ahead and press scoreboard to show you. This board now has multiple difficulties. Now, technically, these difficulties just determine endgame point bonus and consequence for death, basically. Well, you'll see. Alright, so the easiest mode, the casual mode, is called Konami Code, and it gives you infinite lives, and it still retains the losing points and coins every time you die. And then the normal mode, which is one up from easy, gives you a limited life base. You start with 3 lives. I currently haven't implemented any way to get extra lives, but that may be coming in a future update. And in the meantime, it does give you 3 lives. So, and then that also gives you a 5,000 point bonus if you finish the game with limited lives. And then hard mode, Mega Manly, where you get only 1 life, and if you're able to complete the board in Mega Manly mode, you get a 10,000 point bonus. What we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and start it up in Mega Manly mode. Now take a look at my HUD. You'll notice that the HUD indicates what mode you're using. It's different for every mode. Now, when you're playing in the casual or easy modes, all it is a death counter, and I believe it's green. And then in when you're playing with you know, the medium mode where you have lives, it's sort of an orange bar, and it gives you a life indicator. It shows you how many lives you have. And in hard mode, it's just a big red bar that says hard mode activated. And that's sort of a great way to let people know, hey, you know, you're playing on hard. Now, one other feature I'm thinking of implementing, maybe you can tell me if this is you like this idea or not. I'd really like to make it so that the shotguns have infinite ammo. The main reason why is because I wanted to set it up that shotgun and super shotgun kind of work like your punch-kick combo. And so I figure if just the shotgun gets infinite ammo, then it sort of reinforces that idea and just makes the action completely non-stop. You're not always having to worry about ammo. And then to compensate for that, what I would do is I would actually lower the standard ammo capacity for the other weapons that you can get, like the plasma rifle and the Gauss cannon. And that way, you know, those are sort of your premium weapons that you can only use sometimes, which sort of falls in with the whole like special abilities that you have limited uses on mechanic from a lot of the fight games. And then what else? I'm trying to think of other sort of things I can add to the game here to kind of just make it more exciting. Let's see if we can. But yeah, no. Any suggestions anybody has? Oh yeah, there's one other thing I was thinking of adding, which was like making the lives hooked up to secrets. And this building right here would be one of the places where I would hide an extra life, and I wanted to like hide it in one of those like tunnels, like the beginning of The Legend of Zelda, and have a guy in front of it that says, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this," and you know, he gives you a free life. And you know, make all of the make like the hidden lives all like old school video game references. So as you can see, I'm about to die, and I'm on hardcore mode, and there's two reasons for that. One, I suck, but two, as you can see, the lights are looking better in here. But two, I kind of want to show you the death screen that I made. So hey, come get me, Brocky buddy. Do this. You're named after my dog. Fun fact there, buddy. You're named after my dog. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So as you can see, the final screen, if you die, says, you know, "Welcome to Die," which is a reference to the X-Men fighting game. And, you know, I managed to slip another one in there. So, and if you do manage to beat the board, now I'm going to leave that as a little surprise for folks, but when you do beat the board, there are now tally screens to kind of let you know, you know, what's what. And of course I'm going to vote myself up. I don't care. But, okay. So, and then I'm the only person on the leaderboard right now because, again, there was just an update. So, in any case, I imagine everybody's going to beat the crud out of that score. But in any case, if you haven't had a chance to play yet, the latest version, as you can see, we're up to version 0.2 beta. And that map ID, one more time, is LQQT82M5. And again, I'm still looking for, you know, feedback. And if you run into any bugs, please, by all means, let me know right away. And of course, if there's any features you'd like to see implemented, or, you know, things that you thought were a little weird, by all means, let me know about that. So once again, thank you very much for all the help. Oh, and another thing, keep in mind that anybody that gets back to me with their feedback and bug reports, mostly through YouTube, it's like the only way I have of tracking it. But anybody that gets back to me, I'm going to make sure that every single one of my playtesters is thanked in some way. Be it, you know, I think what's going to happen is when I finally build the rest of that starting room, there's going to be a sort of special thanks wall, and everybody that helped me playtest, I'm going to put your username up there. So that's sort of my way of saying thank you. And here's another way of saying thank you. Thank you very much. So once again, this has just been an update on the progress of Devil City Ransom, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun building it. So I hope you're having fun playing it.